Hi, I'm Central. Today we're gonna play some more FF14. The Nest of Honor. Little Valley smiles at you warmly, and it looks like she has something to say. Central. OK Gundunaki thrives more than ever. To think about the hardships Central helped us through. Ninuvani knows words are wind, but she thanks you with all her heart. Sindro is a sibling born in same nest. Ninuvali wishes to express thanks to Sindro as well. Ninuvanu. Go to him. He is eager to share his words. Ah, Sindro, it brings Linuvanu joy to see you again. For moons does Linuvanu seek metaphor to express thanks for Netherling's actions. But moon sets and sun rises time and again, and still proper words do not come. However, now that Sindro stands before me, it is clear. A Netherling such as Sindro is more precious than double, no, triple rainbow, stretching all the way across Cloud Sea. From this day onward, Sindro will be welcome in OK Gundunaki as a most honored guest. Bloodsworn. Ah, plus triple threat. Sindro also battles with cards. Game becomes more popular in village than Payasa fights. Lino Valley gladly accepts challenge. Lower numbers of higher numbers. And then chaos. I'll play once or not. Hey, did it. Didn't get a card. That one's fun. Sindra's skill at cards surpasses even brothers. Linu Valley will learn from this loss and not cry like newborn hatchling. I'll have to come back and play. That one's fun with the reverse. That one's silly. But with that, all three of Linuvanu, Vath, and Mughals are at 8. Or Bloodsworn. Which all is getting there. Next, I have the level 40 minor quest to turn in. So we'll head over there. Hi, Sky. You do the warrior dance before the game. Before you play Triple Threat. I understand why Gully has challenged you yet again. I know the temptation to seek out victory, whatever the cost, but winning isn't everything. You do what's right for you, Syndrel. Here is your 20 high-quality jade. By the 12, this is jade. Such fine samples, too. Congratulations are in order. You won the contest. By default, that is. White Gully never got his 20 pieces, you see. As he went about his work, he lowered his guard and was attacked by a fell fiend. His wounds were such that it was all he could do to run to safety. He's whole of body, if somewhat worse for wear. He's like to be out of action for a while. But that's not the worst of it. More than the wounds you can see, I worry for his state of mind. He saw you as a rival to surpass, but he ended up losing in a contest he himself devised. That kind of disappointment is enough to break most people. Trust me. I know. But I pray that White Gully has the strength to get back up on his feet and take up the pickaxe once more. Be ashamed to lose one so gifted. Let's return to the matter before us, though. I wasn't exaggerating about the quality of this jade. Its purity and strength allow you to see why it's thought of as the embodiment of immortality. Since ancient times, man has chosen to adorn his tools and garb with it. Imbuing yourself with the everlasting is certainly an attractive notion. And no one is more aware of that tradition than White Gully. It's for that very reason I intend to create for him a gift of jade. The stone bears my hopes that he will rise again, no matter how often the spinner might see fit to test him and bring him to his knees. To die for. Level 45 quests. Gully of Woes. Aldeberta has a personal favor to ask of you. Ah, Syndrel. I was hoping you'd come by. I need your help with something. Concerns White Gully. He's recovering from the wound suffered in Cothuras and resumed his mining for the guild. Wonderful news, to be sure, but one thing yet troubles me. You see, White Gully has been taking on far more tasks than a single man should. Some attribute his newfound fervor to the sting of losing that ill-conceived jade contest, but I suspect there's more to the tale. I tried to broach the subject with him, but he's as stubborn as an aurochs, insisting it's not but my imagination. But I know there's something, and where I've failed you might succeed. Strange though this may sound, you're the closest thing he has to a friend here. So I beg you, Syndrel, speak with White Gully. Try to learn what ails him. Do what you can to ease his burdens. Hey, best buddy! No doubt Aldeberta sent you. She's been on me something fierce since I came back. It doesn't matter why you're here at whose request. Simple truth is I need your help. Got a secret that would be sure to bring great shame on my family, but I need to tell someone, and I know you're an honest sort. Ledgers at the concern have been tampered with, and I'm being credited for work I didn't do. Wasn't keen on believing it, but the culprit is my own father. Oh, that stinks. Because as much bluster and... yeah, he has the talent to back it up. But, you know, as much junk as he talks, he takes pride in being a miner and doing the work. And he's damn good at it, too, from everything we've heard. So this must really sting his pride. first suspected something was off when I received my last evaluation. I know better than anyone what I do around here, and I knew I wasn't working that much. Looked over the concern's records of its dealings with the guild, and sure as day I found some right damn it evidence. Didn't know whether to laugh or cry. I never wanted it said that I had a leg up in the guild because I'm the vice foreman's son. If I was to succeed, I wanted to be by my own hands. Learning that my old man was falsifying my accomplishments was like a punch to the gut. That's why I've been working so feverishly of late. By fulfilling enough orders, hoping to turn my father's lies into truths. But I've taken on more jobs than I've got hands to juggle them with. So, like I said, Venture, I need your help. I'd say I'm swallowing my pride to ask you this, but I got no pride left. Whatever happens from here on out, I'm a miner first and foremost, and I just want to do my job. It stinks that this is what it took to get him to come back down a little bit. But, you know, I respect that. The credit to be his for the work that he's honestly doing. It hurts his pride. I know what that's like all too well. Right now, the order giving me the biggest headache is one for 20 chunks of high-purity electrum ore. You can find the stuff south of Camp Bronze Lake, over in Upper Loneska. Please hurry, and thanks. I'll definitely pick that up, and we can deal with that. Not tomorrow, because night's off tomorrow, but probably Thursday. So you're just the random piece of ninja gear. Do have some better stuff. Update. All right. Takagani it is then. Hi, Maze. Yeah, it is. The rings weren't. The accessories were in the 60s. But yeah, I do that a lot. I repair every time I see a mender. Just a habit from a bunch of games with durability. Just a habit from over the years. It's some of our goods. Thank you for informing me. Take it from here. Syndro, impeccable timing, as always. My men just finished their final round of checks when they discovered that our most valuable item, the Crimson Shell Ring, has gone missing. Track down the thief immediately. Go and get Suzumi. She should be at the guard rooms and will come out if you call out to her. Call out for Suzumi. That's the plan. Suzumi a ticket? We have no luck finding her here. She has long since gone to help clear the meeting area a beast. Originally, I was to go with Hanasaku, but she insists on taking my place. When Suzumi left wearing a pearl ring, it became immediately obvious what was going on. She and Hanasaku are having an affair! So I could not wait for them to return. I wouldn't let them hear the end of it. Oh, that's the opposite of what's going on, buddy. That is the exact opposite. I'm pretty sure she's gonna go try to kill the poor guy. Even though, you know, you're supposed to have the whole past left behind. Bull crap. What this place does, but, you know, whatever. Let's have a tryst with Hanasaku? No. No, I doubt that. At least that's the conclusion one of our comrades came to, because she was wearing a crimson ring when she left. Not about the story sits right. Sumi often openly scorns Hansaku. Added that, I cannot bring myself to believe she would steal from us. If she did, she's not foolish enough to flaunt her loot. Someone must have made a mistake while reviewing the inventory list. Yeah, that's it. Survey everything once more, and they'll clear up this whole misunderstanding. I doubt that. Hold on. It says here that the alleged stolen item is a Kaisuri ring. Ah, the pieces of the puzzle have finally fallen into place. Kaisuri is Suzumi's last name. Her parents made shell jewelry for a living. All of their work bears their signature, including the crimson shell ring. One of the thugs we apprehended earlier was wearing this. That means there's a chance he had a hand in the raid that took her parents' lives. Might even be personally responsible for their deaths. This bodes ill. Hansaku, he was once part of their crew, which means... Damn it, Suzumi. Don't tell me you'd be foolish enough to attempt to get revenge. Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. Family affairs. Terrible mess. If, as I suspect, Suzumi has gone to exact revenge on Hansaku, she is likely making her way to him as we speak. Confederacy is made up of a diverse group of people, and all of us take a vow upon joining to leave our past behind us. If she were to harm a fellow member, regardless of the circumstances, she'll be branded an enemy. She knows this, yet it seems fury has taken hold of her heart and clouded her judgment. Act quickly, put an end to this nonsense. Not that they needed a captain to transport her goods. I'd go and stop her myself. As stands, however, I must ask you to intervene on my behalf. Hurry to them and make sure she doesn't do something stupid. Central, stay right where you are. You attempt to stop me, I'll put an arrow through you as easy as I will this vile man. That is not true. You are way too close to be threatening me with a bow. Whether you have the arrow knocked or not. Especially as this class is a samurai, I can draw the blade and cut you down way before you pull that bow back and let it go. Turn other members to commit treason against the Confederacy. The past is in the past. You're both part of the Confederacy now. Reflect the arrow lightsaber style. I could also do that if I was feeling particularly cheeky. Don't commit treason. Don't be stupid. Treason or not, I must avenge my parents' deaths. Because of them, never again will I hear my father's gruff voice or feel the gentle touch of my mother's hand. Unless I kill off those responsible, they will never find peace, nor will I. You fool! The men and women here, we are your family now. To lay a hand on your brothers and sisters is to relinquish your life. Are you ready to pay that price? I would not be here if I was not. Very well. Then I will not stop you. However, you are to settle your accounts with Hansaku only after our transaction with Mistress Kikimo is complete. The Confederacy's entire future depends on the success of this trade. I will not have you ruining it for us. Very well, sir. For the kindness you and the other pirates have shown me, I shall comply with your request. Good. Then the two of you are to go and secure the perimeter. Now! Yes, sir. I'm gonna do it even though I'm gonna die. Like, what kind of answer is that? Remember, Suzumi, I will not have you go back on your word. You're not to touch Hansaku until everything is done. I know. Trade first, revenge second. Priorities matter. Correct. You remain here and help clear out the area. while you're at it, please keep an eye on Suzumi to make sure she does not step out of line and do something stupid again. Even though the XP bonus really isn't that much of an XP bonus. Hey, I'm not alone. Yay. It's a Gunbreaker. Oh, I critted that one. Super dead. Hey, did it! 200k. 250k. Which is, eh. Crab, once that's for dinner. Anyone want to crab? Okay, no monsters. Head north. man, they're in trouble. I got one though.
As soon as I was attacked, Hatsaku came running to my rescue.
Both too injured to move, but the monsters are no doubt still lurking nearby. Yeah, I can see them. They're lurking nearby, just as you said. It's on cooldown. Eat that one. It's like, oh man, they're nearby? Really? I think when you can clear this either. It's technically nearby, correct?
Thank you, Syndrome, for saving us. Now I'm going to shoot this guy. So blinded by rage, I did not notice when the beast crept up behind me. Hansaku had not come when he did. I would be dead. I suppose in saving me, you sought to earn pardon for your crimes? It was not to gain your forgiveness that I threw myself at them, acting purely on instinct. Huh, I could believe that. You never were one to think before you act. Stop smiling. Wasn't a compliment. Fool to the very end. Who goes out of the way to save the one person trying to kill them? Perhaps, however, the bigger fool of the two of us is me. Where you constantly look to the future, I desperately cling to the past. My parents, they would not have wanted this.
At long last, the veil of anger has lifted and you see reason. Susumi, is there anything else you want to say to Hansaku?
Yeah, sorry for trying to kill you, I guess. Hansaku, I am sorry. I was a prisoner to my own painful past, but through your actions you have set me free. I have done you harm. Should you wish me to leave the Confederacy, I shall do so. Leave? I never asked that of you. Susumi, this is your home, and we, your family, belong here with us. Thank you. Sir, I know I disappointed you, but please, give me a second chance. Let me stay here with you in the Confederacy.
It was never my plan to expel you. All families have their problems, and we're no different. What's most important is we learn from our mistakes and do not repeat them.
Yes, sir. Pardon me, Chief, but isn't Mistress Kikimo set to arrive soon? Won't our deal fall through if we don't go to meet her?
Oh, crap! Some things are more important than money. I've yet to find those things, but...
I hope that does not mean you intend to renege on our deal. All the goods I came to collect were at the location we agreed to meet at, but you were not. Your companions guarding the items said that they were given strict orders not to hand anything over until you gave the word. Now I find you here, all covered in blood and grime. What's going on?
Sincerest apologies, Mistress Kikimo. We were forced to divert our attentions temporarily to deal with a security breach of sorts. It's been resolved.
By the looks of it, you've gone to great lengths to ensure my safety upon arriving at the island. Time and time again, you impress me with your resolve to prove the best of services to your customers. I must say, the future between your organization and ours looks bright. Yay? That said, please let us return and begin loading the goods. I'd prefer to make it back to Kagane before nightfall. Of course. Yes, ma'am. Get on it straight away. Come, Hansaku. Alright. And bow. And curtsy. Not bow, curtsy. Yes, we know. Help has been indispensable. Not only have you saved my two subordinates, but the Confederacy as well. Must go and oversee the remainder of this transaction, but I ask you come find me later. I'm gonna say it's morning, that way it fits. And we're not gonna look at Eorzea time. Because that'd ruin everything. Probably. Thank you for coming all this way. Pleased to hear that everything went smoothly after you left. Suzumi and Hansaku were quick to load the ship, almost as though nothing ever happened between them. You, of course, are who we have to thank for that. Greatly indebted to you for all you've done for us. While you may not be an official member of the Confederacy, we come to think of you as family. Hope you come back to visit us whenever you can. Remember, should you ever wish to officially join our ranks, more than happy to welcome you. Hop. Alright. Oh, I've hit a really bad snag on the cooking. Being here made me think of fishing, and sweet fish. To catch sweet fish, you have to mooch, which stinks. What stinks even more is I can't get the bait that's needed to catch sweet fish because it's made. So that's great. So we've hit a really big snag in our cooking quest. We'll continue that and deal with it when we can. It's a goldsmith thing. I don't remember the name. There's a bladed steel jig. Is one. And the other one is goblin jig. I think the first one I said is the better one. The bladed steel.
Yeah, and I have to mooch it, which that just stings. Yeah, hold stuff for you. That's for sure. But for now, more story. Because then I still have to go catch the plastic things. Yeah, it's 60. It takes stuff that I can't mine yet. But for now, we have story. We'll deal with that later. The Adventure. Funny, the ship's named The Adventure.
If this wreck is the self-same vessel of which Soroban spoke, then if gods are good, the Magatama is nearby. Ready your lamp and keep your eyes open, Syndril. We're going to need to take this slowly. Move too fast and we risk overlooking something. To find the Yasukane no Magatama, you'll need to search the area marked on your map. Lamp to pinpoint the precise location of the treasure and claim it.
Almost. No. There, got it. Got it.
I swear, looking for a needle in a haystack would be quicker. Gosetsu will have died of old age by the time we finish.
You haven't found anything, have you, Syndril? As a matter of fact, I have.
At least you think is the Yasukane no Magatama. Not that you know for certain what it would look like.
We weren't exactly told what it would look like.
This is it. Exactly as Sorbonne described. Oh, I'm glad he described it to you, Alice. Would seem our fortunes have finally changed for the better, and something bad happens right now. The whims of the divine. Much as I would like to return and thank Yugidi's parents for their assistance, time is of the essence. Make for Tamizu at once. Hold on to it for now, Syndrome. Once we arrive, present it to the Elder, and then we can finally learn how to deal with the Red Koji. You poisoned them. Oh, what? You couldn't have just told me that before? No. No, I haven't teleported there. Yeah. Not the same. Right? Oh, hey, yeah, that isn't it. That's what's gonna happen. Is this it? Yes, there is no mistake. Well done, well done. So, about the Red Koji. Said there was a way to make them retreat into their shells. You ready to tell us now? I did indeed, and yes, I am. For you see, divinity resides not only in material vessels, but in individuals. In laying claim to this most sacred of treasures, you have demonstrated an affinity with the divine. Well, I mean, that's fact. I am the warrior of light. Shows about Heidelin and all that. To treat with men and women such as you is to invite fortune into our homes. Gladly will we aid your cause. Okay? There is but one problem. Oh, no, okay. Oh, Lizariti Sorbonne, give them what they require. This poison. This is all you needed. This is a ceremonial knife of some sort? Yes, all you have to do is stab it into each and every single one of the Red Koji. And you, and they, and then it will be done. Before this blade, that which is sealed shall open. The treasure vault of the Koji on the Isle of Seki. It is there that our most prized relics, be they of the red or the blue, are kept safe. Fiercely do the red guard it, for its contents are more precious than their lives. Were the vault to be attacked, their response would by necessity be immediate. Ugh. Kojin would be summoned from realms around to defend their treasures. And were we to sow enough chaos, the Reds in service to the Imperials would have no choice but to answer the call as well. Given the Confederacy the sign they've been waiting for, without the Koji and the Imperials don't have nearly enough troops in Nasari to hold off the pirates. However, you must understand that the vault is holy ground, home to 1,000 kami. To intrude upon it without paying the proper respects is a sacrilege we cannot condone. So, if we were to pay the proper respects, it'd be alright? Great! How do we do that again? The Yasakane no Magatama is one of the 3 most coveted treasures of the Koji. The other 2 lie within the vault. Were you to deliver the jewel unto the others and thereby make them whole, the kami may forgive your trespass and instead delight in your mischief making. This is bull. You're just making all this up. Because you help us, the gods will overlook this transgression. Because you're helping. It's just like real religion. We write the rules as we want them as we go. So, if I understand you correctly, you want us to take the sacred jewel coveted by your red brothers and deliver it to their treasure vault? More or less. The Yasakane no Magatama belongs on the Isle of Zeki. So long as it finds its way there, we are satisfied. Yeah, not only overlooked, they'll laugh about it. Magatama has chosen you to bear it to its brothers. Had it not, you would have never found it. And we would not be having this conversation. Sure, yeah, you believe that. I shall inform the Confederacy of your plans, and bid them make ready to act when the time is right. Isle of Zeki lies to the west of Tsunosato. Look for a cave beneath the waters. May fortune favor you in this and all other endeavors. Sure. Oh, those mortal pranksters. Aren't they adorable? Messing around in our sacred treasure vault. Oh, just the cutest thing. Right then. I'm not normally in the habit of sneaking into heavily guarded treasure vaults. I like to do that on occasion. But if this is the only way to convince the Confederacy to act, then so be it. Should be prepared for a fight. Bigger the better. The kind where you'd wish you had 7 of your most battle-hardened friends at your side. Oh, well. That sounds like a full party to me. I like the way she put that, though. Kind of keeping it in context. Level 64. Hisatsu Kyuten. Javelin attack with a potency of 150 to all nearby enemies. So it's slightly better than the Fuga and Oka skills, which I don't really care for anyway. Well, unless they're on combo. It takes the Kinki gauge. So if you need to AoE, I guess. Breaking and delivering. Much like her brother, Alize also loves it when a plan comes together. I love it when a plan comes together. You saw Dumbo? Sounds like to me. Hello? There's the critical hit, but that's okay. Get a bunch of strength and other stuff. Alright, Colonel, what do you got? I don't know about you two, but I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Me too. Let's do this. Right. Not left to say then. You nervous? To the aisle! Right! Let's go and find that cave! A bit nervous, but it's alright, I'm here. Where are we going? All the way over there. Whee! I love the loading. I love the loading screen. we're only enraging Kami and entire half of a clan. That's fine. Actually, probably more than half, because it sounded like the blue were outnumbered. Assuming this is the right cave, it should lead us straight into the heart of the Isle of Zeki. Got a plan for once we get to the Isle? How about two of us get the guards' attention while the third heads straight for the vault? I guess I'm heading straight to the vault, right? Afterwards, the other two join them there, and together we make a stand. With our numbers, it's not feasible to do anything more complicated, I think. Fine by me. I like simple plans. I'll be one of the decoys then. Read my mind. I also had in mind to ask Sindel to be one, given his peerless martial prowess. Oh, okay. It's settled. You two will make your way through the stronghold, creating as much chaos as possible. You know, have some fun. Yeah, fight like a maniac. Basically, just go wild. Meanwhile, I'll attempt to locate the vault and gain entry with the ceremonial knife. When I'm inside, I'll contact you via link pearl. Alright. Right. Come on, Syndro. We got work to do. Oh, so this is how we get in. Here we are. We're in it now. There it is. Oh, let me climb. Find then the words of Sid, let's raise some hell! Oh, special level 70. Can't kill that. Not even on the white mage, I'm sure. Better take forever. Alright, here's another attunement. Good. That leaves just two. And two quests. One we have unlocked, one we don't. course, every time I jump back, I pull something else. Please. You're safe for sore eyes. Hope Alize's alright too. Syndrome Lise, can you hear me? I found the vault. Head northwest. There's a passage leading deeper within. Hurry! Like all the underwater mushroom decorations. Yeah. They're neat. Yeah, I like the look of these places in a lot of the areas so far. Are very unique. Entrance straight ahead. Good timing, my dad. Sounds like the whole garrison is headed straight for us. I'm sure it is.
Thieves! Thieves! Come to steal our most precious treasures? You will pay for this sacrilege.
You pay for your sacrilege.
That's the spirit. Now don't be shy. I'm more than ready for another round.
Seize them!
Get some. Oh. What?
What in the world?
What in the world, indeed? Oh, the super sacred treasures.
Who hath made us whole?
Sentient. Okay, actually has spirit. That'd be me.
Hark! A great kami stirs. Yes, yes. A great kami of the sacred treasures. O great kami, we beseech your intercession. We who have guarded your blade and glass for generations. Your faithful Kojin.
Hi. If I made you whole, it was not my intent, but I carried the trinket. No, I'm not stupid. Me?
Thou didst freely deliver our jewel unto thine enemy's own treasure vault?
Correct. Yep.
How auspicious! We do commend thee, son of man.
Kami got a laugh out of it. Actually got a laugh out of it. It's like,
Such audacity is deserving of celebration, exaltation, a contest of wills to mark the occasion. Let lines be drawn, let sides be chosen. And for their loyalty, we shall stand with the caretakers of our greater part.
Oh, perfect. The contest of wills. Just what we need.
no, this is perfect. It is perfect. I'm game.
Hearken to us, shelled ones. Upon this day, your wish shall be granted. Curse neither your fate nor its executor, children of man, for we are of the divine, of both heaven and earth, the ringing silence, the raging calm.
Yeah, but if we win, then they're all going to get in line. And they'll stop being with the Empire. This works for me.
And falleth at the whim of capricious fortune. Assume your marks upon the stage and embrace the coming chaos.
Yoshimitsu?
We are Susanoo,
Oh, it's even-
and in revelry do we rejoice.
Oh, that stinks. Darn. Actually, Susano, huh? Legendary swordsman Susano? Yep. Just get to add it to my list of achievements. Let's go.
That's a primal standing in front of us, right?
You got it.
And a horde of angry Kojin at our backs. Oh, this contest is getting worse by the moment. Lise, help me clear a path. Leave them to us and save your strength. You'll be needing it soon enough.
Make way! Make way!
Spoil not your appetite for the feast, children of man. The dish will be served whether you will it or no.
I'll be back. It'd be neat if this place didn't have any enemies right now, because they were supposed to clear a path, right? Didn't expect to see Susanna, though. That was fun. Ever play Okami? Or any, like a Warriors Orochi game? That was definitely not part of the plan. Koji and Primo was most definitely not part of the plan. How I feel sometimes as a strategist. That was not part of the plan. Though, I am sure there is a perfectly logical explanation involving the aether stored in the treasures and the religious fervor with which the Kojin guard them. Or something. Pity Alphino isn't here to provide it. He would be good at that. He would have the full explanation for us. And just when I thought our fortunes had changed, I swear, if Sorbonne and his people knew this might happen. No. Somehow I doubt that. Even the Red seemed surprised by what happened. All rises and falls with the whim of capricious fortune, does it? Then the same goes for him. We have to defeat that primal. Just a nice blade. You know, standard looking, but just a nice samurai katana. I'm okay with that. I like the sheath. But I really do like the Hellfire katana. It just looks slick. The red blade. Kind of goes with all the red armor. It just fits. At least ready to go. Others, they may not have the best plan, but she has the only one. So, ain't the best plan, but it's the only one we got.
before, our numbers limit our options. I wish I could claim to have a brilliant plan, but I don't. All I have is a desperate one. Lise, you and I will do our best to draw the Kojin away from the Primal. We'll lead them on a wild dodo chase all over this isle. It's the wild goose and wild dodo. Rest of the plan, I'm afraid you can guess. Sorry, Syndrome, I truly am, but neither of us can even approach Susano, much less hope to defeat him. Which means you're on your own. Yeah, I figured. I mean, that was kind of the... I mean, like, we had already guessed that, right? Alright. Well, who knows? He does have an awful lot of adventurer friends. Maybe some of them decide to take a fishing trip to the Far East and are surprisingly close by? Yes, I speak fluent Hingan. Come on, there's no point in putting this off. Unlock the door. Pool of Tribute. It's now accessible. Alright. Pool of Tribute. Your efforts to wreak havoc on the Isle of Zenki and draw the Red Kojin away from their Imperial Masters have exceeded all expectations. Unfortunately, for reasons beyond your knowing, 2 of the sacred treasures stored in the Isle's vault reacted to the presence of the Yasukane no Magatama, summoning forth from the aether the great Kami Susano, a primal by another name. How fortunate that you had the wisdom and foresight to invite several of your fellow adventurers on this journey to the Far East, and how kind they were to agree to help you torment the Red Kojin. For no single warrior, no matter how blessed or powerful, could ever hope to slay a primal on his own, despite what some wandering minstrels would have you believe. 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. I have before, but that's beside the point. Alright, let's die. Go as healer so we have a decent chance at finding a party. That doesn't take forever. So while we sit here and wait, I'm going to talk about my other passion, which, video games is one. Sports, certain sports. I know y'all watch sports, but y'all can just listen to me or mute me or whatever until it starts. I'll talk about it because this irks me. And I understand why they do it. Why every single company and analyst and whatever does it. I get it. But ESPN, that's what my TV is on right now. The bottom line is college football playoffs. Chances teams get in if they win. If they win on Saturday, win their conference championship game. LSU and Ohio State, 99.9% chance that they'll get in if they win their conference game. And I just want to slap people upside the head. I'm sorry. I understand, because you have to have that. You can't say 100%, because you have to have that 0.1% to cover your ass. But come on, if they win, they're in. There's no 0.1%. I hate that. When something is guaranteed, it's 100%. If Ohio State wins on Saturday, there is a 100% chance they're in the playoff. Period. There is no 0.1%. If LSU wins on Saturday, there is a 100% chance they're in. There is no 0.1%. It just bothers me. When you have that 0.1% for no reason. Oh, but probability says no, there is no. Well, no, because the whole thing is, it's not if they lose what the chance is. It's if they win. There's no accidents or nothing. They went to the game and won. There is a 100% chance they're in the playoff. Period. There are, if we were predicting the game, you can't say there's a 100% chance they win, because there is always a chance. And people like me just throw it out there. There's a 100% chance that Alabama beats the Citadel, because of course there is. There's a 0% chance they're in the playoffs, though. Yeah. But you have to keep that 0.1%, because anything can happen in sports. Crazy things have happened. Yeah, but they wouldn't have the game then, man. This is if they win. Chance that they won. That they would be in. Which means they showed up to the game and they won. There is a 100% chance. There is no 99.9. Do I think they win on Saturday? Probably. I give them a really high chance. They're all around probably the most complete team in college football this year. Offense, defense, special teams. They got it. They looked great all season. Playing great football at the right time. Wisconsin's good, but I just don't think they're... I don't think they can beat Ohio State. But again, like, that's not 100% because anything can happen. Wisconsin's a very good team. They surely can win. But, oh, there it is. Here comes death. Because I don't know how this fight goes. And I'm sure nobody is going to explain it to me. I could have spent the last 9 minutes looking up how the fight goes, but where's the fun in that? I like this cutscene, so I'm going to watch it.
Let the rebels begin!
Alright, here we go. Wow, he took a ton of damage. Well, I'm not going to stand in that. That's silly. That person died. That's just death, because he was at full HP. Oh. That's a be there with everybody one. I gotta remember this was 64. I have way more tricks up my sleeve that I need to use.
The seas part for we alone.
That person was marked. Uh-oh. Oh, I got hit by that. The seas part, I get it. I'm gonna stand in this. That seems like a good idea.
The seas part for we alone.
Oh, then he has to jump back in. Oh, that is paralysis I cannot get rid of.
The seas part for we alone.
And then I heal everybody. Okay. Now the next part. Oh, very cool. Oh man, that pillar is a sword. That's cool.
Oh, those. Yeah, because we're not going to be able to eat that too much more. Hey, him and there no near us. That's true. Oh man, I've just it just dawned on me seeing this fight the downfall of a white mage.
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
Better. Better for what? Oh, jeez. That one, right? Nope, that one. Oh. I don't heal the party very well.
The seed part for we alone.
Ow, ow. Come on, give me a size back.
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
This one.
The seed part for we alone.
Yeah, somebody let me break him. Yeah, jeez, the Dragoon limit break. No, I only have Medica and Medica 2. And those don't heal much. Sorry, have it. Oh, you can see the cut. And I have a size, but it's on a 45-second cooldown. And Asylum's on a 90-second cooldown. Other than that, there's no... I could cast Cure 3, but it's expensive. But I guess I need to start casting Cure 3. I never used it before, but now I guess it's time to start throwing it in the rotation. Yay. Meanwhile, off the coast of Othard. What ability?
Nary a peep from the shellbacks, sir. It's enough to make one wonder.
The one you got for level 60? No, the one I got for level 60 is a single target cure 2 for free, basically.
The Red have sounded the alarm. The Isle of Zeki under attack. Fierce fighting in the stronghold. The vault breached by outsiders and strange tales from deep within. All this the Red cannot ignore. Even now, they abandon their posts and flock to the Isle. The Garleans are powerless to stop them.
I'll be damned they did it. Well, Captain, wagers notwithstanding, I dare say we will not have a better opportunity to drive the Imperials from Asari and rescue our men.
Wagers
On the
notwithstanding.
other hand, naught was put in writing, but if your mind is made up, then that is that. I should add that if you were to change your mind, none would gainsay your decision, nor think you beholden to your past. Nor would anyone begrudge you a spot of revenge into the bargain. Like the little miss said, we knew this day would come.
Isari may be a rotting husk, but at least the tavern keeper never watered down his drinks.
The tavern keeper never watered down his drink, and that's the important thing.
Well said for a temperate man.
Oh, it has mass too.
Hear me, comrades! We made a bargain with the Eorzeans, and I mean to uphold our end of it. I mean to remind the Garleans that this is our sea, that all here belongs to the Confederacy. All that is theirs is ours for the taking, and take it we shall. We will strip them of everything they hold dear.
This one is iron. My hands will break before he speaks.
Oh, the level 70 ability. Yeah, the level 70 ability gives an additional heal when you cast... It's like Medica... Or is it the single target ones? I don't remember, I haven't casted it that much. But it seems really useful.
Kami, give me strength. Are you good at anything?
You're good at being comic relief.
I had
This might prove more productive than blind inquiries, but I see you are determined to waste my time. Very well.
All area healings, okay.
Line them up. Kill one for every question he refuses to answer.
Damn it. Well, we're out of time now.
Hurt them, and you will get naught from me.
You have given me precisely that thus far, so what have I to lose? Mark me, samurai. I will find Lord here, be it with your help or with your heads.
There we go.
Come! You will pay for that!
They've come to save us!
And this after I took such pains to cow them. Even pirates have their pride, I suppose. Enough to march to their deaths, no less. Oh, the stupidity of it all.
Stupidity of you.
It truly is a sickness. I shall just have to lance the boil. Drain them of every last trace of honor and compassion. Every last drop.
You're a sickness.
My lady, I'm going outside.
Run her through, right then! Do it!
The Kami are not finished with you yet.
I wanted to kill her myself, but that's okay, you can do it.
There's no end to them. They just keep coming.
Then we must be doing something right. We have to hold out for as long as we can. He's counting on us.
Susanoo is slain! Slain by the Shellless One!
Correct.
Is it true? Did you defeat him?
Yep, though I don't know how much I helped.
Well, in that case, how do you fancy helping us keep the Kojin occupied until the Confederacy make their move?
Sure. Well, something tells me they already made the move.
Speak of the devils, that's coming from Isari.
I think we've done all we can here. Let's withdraw and make for the village.
Right. Although, they don't seem keen to let us go.
Meh.
Hear me, Kojin of the Red. We have no quarrel with you, only your Imperial masters. No more blood need be shed this day. I pray you let us go in peace.
You dare speak to us of peace? Your flesh will feed the fishes, thief! Attack!
What did I steal? Ah. Scatter.
Now's our chance. Don't worry about her, she can handle herself.
Alright. Oh, there was corpse to corpse. Oh.
I can't
Dis.
let you take all the glory, can I?
Oh darn! I forget the. Is it disengage? Something I forget. Yeah, the backflip one. Displacement. That's what it is. I knew it was something. Displacement. And the dash in was a corpse to corpse. I love that they were that they use the attacks. They do that more. I think that's really cool. And it's like, oh, I recognize that move. Like, I think that's really neat. And she started with the riposte. Yeah, the single stab. The rest were just like basic attacks, it looked like. But yeah, and then she cast scatter. That was that spell. And then displacement. That was the thing I loved about the Red Mage opening cutscene, was that he used the skills. It's like, oh, I see those skills. That's neat. Especially the all the melee ones. And then when you did it, it was like, oh, cool. It was what he did in the cutscene. It feels like you were actually part of the class. It's really neat. Back to Samurai. Where are we going? That's Palace of Lost Souls. Oh, right, okay. All the way back up there. Yeah, Mana Cutter, now with submarine mode. It just kind of felt like the most submarine-y vehicle so far that I have. Mount. So I went with it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this up here before we do the quest. Yeah, I did. It was in the glamour spot in the end. So it just had to be in the end. I don't have any of those mounts yet because I haven't forked over the money. All the money went to house. That one of those should just be one more. Super south. Oh man, were you over there too? Oh, that would stink. No, because it said the nearest one was this one. Where are you then? There, probably. Deal with it later. No, it's like a sea beast thing, the Sahagin one. But they all cost 200k gil. I'm just not willing to fork over that kind of money for mounts right now. The Laurel Goblin was from Sylphs. We got it somewhere else. Or maybe that's the wrong one. Whatever.
I think we're safe. I didn't see any Kojin following us. Wait here. I'm going back for Alizé.
She stayed behind so we could escape. We trust her and...
So that you could escape, not me. That was a mistake. I should have been the one to stay behind, not her.
Now, Lise.
Gotta go back. If we lose her, I'll never forgive myself. I was the one who dragged you all into this. My fight, not yours. Knew that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone.
Hey, I'm here now. Our fight.
But I've asked too much and let too much happen to you all. Have to make this right. Have to do it on my own. Let me go, please. Asking you as a friend. I have to help her. You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Huh? Jose! What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway?
More people than you think.
For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. And me. Shut up and let me have this.
Shut up and let me have this.
Right. Wasn't so bad, was it? Now, hurry back to Asari.
Right. Ooh, I hope the name day guy is still there.
I don't see any soldiers. Did the Confederacy drove them off?
Doesn't look like we're gonna get that one quite yet. Gonna have to wait. Mount speed on the Ruby Sea has increased. Oh man, about time. Tide goes in, Imperials go out. Get an Aether Current, and then I'll have to do the quest for the last Aether Current, and then go find the last one that I'm missing. And then I can fly here.
Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand, find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. Nothing I won't heal. Just go after Lise.
I remember you. One who saved me from the Doman Catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. Broken my heart to have buried him. Oh, looking for the captain? He went in he's in the tavern. Ah! Oh, you're not an Imperial? Is it over? It's over. Kami be praised. I was certain she would have us all killed and burned us already to the ground. Or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them into the torch. That one, the most cruel one. Help you up. Thank you, my child. When the fight started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure we would all be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. Never thought I'd see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. You're welcome. Alize, you realize you were in salt water. At least wash your wounds with something without salt. Boy, that's true. Good catch, Mace. Didn't even think about that. Back already? What do you learn? People were fine. Confederacy saved them, thanks to us. Tavern, you say? Find Least to speak with them. Alright, let's go. Did you kill her? Absolutely not, because that'd be too easy. Gosetsu.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Yeah, we were.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
Correct.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Doma shall be free. This we swear.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
I can agree with that.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyo did there.
That's terrible.
Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
Alright.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your Shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
I'll do my best. No promises. Unexplained. Got a few things opened up. A silence in 3 parts. Though he is less than the picture of perfect health, Gosetsu is ready to resume his journey. You did well, Sindral. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly, yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Glad to have you back. Let's not squander the Confederacy's gift. Is it Yenshi? My countrymen await. Tunnel to the southwest. We need but follow it to our destination. With me! Immediately walks the other way. Alright, what do you got? Knocking on heaven's door. Sindral, correct? One Rasho is looking for, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me if you showed up, I should send you to QC and Crick. Why? Bugger if I know. Nobody tells me anything around here. I know that feeling. Heaven Sent. Vex villager is keeping watch of the ocean with a growing sense of dread. Sync 60. Okay. Or sync to my level. Where's that blasted boat? Should have been here by now. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. My daughter's late returning from Kugane, you see, and I thought to come and look for her. Can't imagine the Confederacy giving her any trouble. She's always been good about putting money aside for the Ruby Tithe. Oh God, what if the Red Kojin caught sight of her? Shihome? She only meant to bring home a bit of old furnishings to give comfort to our village. I don't know what I'd do if anything should happen to her. I know this is sudden, but you're the look of a man who can handle a bit of danger. Willing to look for my daughter? Sure. Beast Tribe quest. Hey! The Beast Tribe to work on. But first, all the way south. Just do that. It's good they have a button press though, so you don't accidentally go down when you don't want to. South we go. So we just need to do the dungeon and get this last one and we'll be good to go. Sure. Okay, it's part of that land. Guess I can get up here though. Right there. Nice. Ugh, I knew it. Go away. Yeah, it looks that way. Lava and all that. Yeah, there we go. Okay now. Alright. Now all that's left is... House of Lost Souls. All right. Let's go. Or not, that's fine. That's fine too, I guess. Let's see, okay, I have the size, asylum, Tetrarch Matron. I won't need Cure 3 here, more than likely. Solace, but that's later. Thin Air for free casts. Which I could thin if things go bad, I could Thin Air, then cast Cure 3 until I run out of Thin Air. It's at 12 seconds. Okay. Yay, Bart. Well, I'm not going to cast that in time, so I'm going to get out. Ow. Jerk. Now I am going to stun you. Choke on that. I need to redo this bar. I need to put it up here. Like the other gauges I have. I put it down here because like, oh, that takes up too much space. But no, I need it up there because I don't see it as well. Geyser is about to erupt. Okay. Guess we're going this way. Whee! Okay, that's fun. And it's a Dark Knight as well. Which is always cool. Aha! Actually stunned you out of that one. Jerk. I like that I can do that as a white mage. That's... Stun them all. Nope. Physical damage taken up. Nope. Tank can't have that. I said no. That's a debuff I don't want him to have. Take this one. Whee! First boss. Alright. Where's it gonna go? Oh, I am being targeted. Oh, I can't move. That stinks. Okay, good. Oh, then you get to beat the snot out of him. Okay. Okay, I'll get some cast in. Why not? It's like a smaller one. Oh, I saw that. He provoked. Uh-oh. Something's happening. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, next time I'm gonna throw it over in that corner. Okay, another ad. Open the leg thing. You get a lot of time for the leg thing, so that's cool. Alright. Not bad, not bad at all. Aiming upside. Ooh, definitely agreed that. I'll pass on that. For somebody else. Darn, needed it. Hoping to get it for my samurai. That's alright. Palace guards. Intruders! Ow! Send you all! Spite! Oh. Okay, Sky. Say the joke. I'm getting shot at. Oh, treasure coffer. Ruby tied to casting. Read that as well. I'll just Tetra, so there's no problems there. I could be casting a size to help with damage, but just in case like we get nailed by arrows or something, I want to be able to heal everybody. Or just have it in case I need to instantly heal the tank. Fall back, Defender, Highness. Darn, didn't get it. Shame. Next boss. 4 treasures. And my people. The Ruby Princess. Oh, do we? Seduce. Oh, okay. And then do I, okay, then it clicks off. Okay. I saw the other guy do it, so I took a guess. Otherwise, she seduces you, but I guess. Man, I don't see how the old status effect stops that. Look at Master Roshi. I mean. Oh, they get followed. Okay. I'm glad they didn't cast on me because I'd had zero clue what to do. seduce. This dungeon has some pretty cool mechanics with the bosses. Oh, not me. And then they get followed. Oh. Got seduced. I'm gonna have to heal you. Ah! I tried. Aww. That'd have been so cool if it worked, but no. Almost never works how I want it to. Your Highness? System is either the voiced or banished. Okay. Will do. Hey! You got one. Nice. Throw that into the armory chest. I was gonna be real slick there with rescue, but no. It rescued, but it takes time for it to like pull back, so. So it didn't quite count. Ah, it's a blowfish. Oh, fully resist that one. You get 3. Then they're lame. Welcome back. Nice treasure. Dragoon again. Ooh. Hopefully I get that. Okay, I got those. Oh, I got the bracelets. Nice. 1,000 spines. Flying shark, aggressive shark, violet shark. Oh, it's not violet. It's violet. There's no N. I read it the same way you did. Mapping the realm. Final boss. What are you? Oh, that's creepy. You shall take a knee in my sanctuary. You wish. Oh, this music is awesome. Jazzed up theme to some of the other ones we've had. Churn. Oh, that seems bad. Oh, I gotta heal through this. Okay. Got it. Perfect time for a size. I see that too. Yeah, you. I figured it was a stairs. I figured I may need to turn around. Oh, you're charging me. Or just period, huh? Bite and run. Well, I don't want that. Yeah, let's not do that. We're back to this. Everybody gets regen. Show up here right there. Hysteria, unable to act on his own free will, and I can't get rid of that, so... Alright, we're good. Not what I wanted. I did not want to swift cast. Obviously. I'll wait for it. Blade dance. Huge chunk. Always good. That's it, that's all. Cool. Highly doable. Yeah. Oh. Get back to the break. Of healing. I don't need it. I would just read. And I'll pass on that one. He can have it. Oh, he didn't take it. Okay, that's fine. Please accept this gift as thanks for your services. Oh. Yay! Old. That's fun. This is fun. Leaving a good impression for. Yay! Because I gave him that one. So he got 300 player accommodations. Yay! This one's fun. The whole old thing. Old. Yay, I got one. I feel a lot better about that than I do the raids.
I know not how to thank you. You saved them, Central. All of them. Even the Ruby Princess. While she is unharmed, she is currently unconscious. Shiosai has carried her to Surinosato, where she might rest undisturbed. It looks as though it will be a while before she awakes.
Well, till then, you're in charge.
If we speak any further, however, let us return to the village.
Hold on a second. Alright. It's not as loud as it sounds. That's just because mic. But I think that is my Christmas present. But I'm not allowed to look at it, obviously. I'll just go back here. So
who knows what is in box? Well, my wife knows, but... Please allow me once more to thank you again for your help. You may be happy to hear that the palace guards are all slowly beginning to return to their senses. It seems peace has finally been restored to the palace. You saved everyone, including Shiosai, from an untimely death. If only the Ruby Princess would open her eyes, Sui no Sato would be exactly as it was before. I suppose we must simply be grateful for how well things turned out. Now that the worst of the storm has passed and the tides have begun to calm, it's time I came clean. Should go ahead and take it. Freebird, the Ruby Sea! Ha ha! Did it! Fathoms below. See the resemblance? The hour of truth is upon us, yet I am unsure where to begin. Ruby Princess, who quietly slumbers on, she... Perhaps it would be easier to explain if you could look upon her as I speak. Please follow me. Bring her out shortly. Be but a few moments longer. Sui, why do you refuse to open your eyes? Syndra, there is something you must know. I am not the Ruby Princess's younger sister. In fact, she has no sister. Wait, what? I am the Ruby Princess, ruler of Sui no Sato. Wait. You're actually the one in charge. So who's... Slumbering girl before you goes by the name of Hisui, and is my dearest friend. We've known one another since childhood. Your Grace, I am entirely to blame. Had I been more prepared, more aware, Lady Hisui would not be in this sorry state. You see, a few days ago, we received visitors from the outside. They had come to perform a court ritual. To protect the Ruby Princess from any potential dangers, we decided to conceal her true identity. I had her lady in waiting. Oh, she's a lady in waiting. Super important. Take her place. As she and her highness bear a great resemblance to each other, something owing to the fact that they are distant blood relatives, I was confident no one would notice the switch. I was right. That's why, when proceedings commenced, it was Lady Hisui who became possessed by the terrible fiend they summoned, and now, well, you can see for yourself what has become of her.
Who were these people that came by? Let me guess. Were they dressed in black by chance? To mitigate such disaster, severe restrictions on who can enter and exit Shisui of the Violet Tides have always been in place. In fact, even the Ruby Princess is forbidden by law to leave its gates. When wrath after wrath became apparent, however, I was left with little choice. I whisked Her Highness away to the village and had her pretend to be the Ruby Princess's sister.
Kurenai. That was the name I had before my mother passed away, and I assumed the title of Ruby Princess. Also the name Hisui would call me by growing up. Far back as I can remember, she was there for me. From the best of times to the worst of times. All the laughter and tears we shared. Is this truly where it ends?
Forgive me, Your Grace. This is my fault. If only there was a way I could go back and prevent all this.
Shiosai, there is nothing to forgive. None of us could have predicted this would happen. You are no more to blame for what has happened than I am. Sindro, now you know everything. Hope you don't think any less of me for my lie.
No, it was all precautionary, I understand.
Now that everything has been settled, I shall be departing from Surinosato. The cure to Hisui's condition can be found above. I know this because, as Ruby Princess, it was my duty to study all the available writings at the palace.
Very well, Your Grace. Where would you have us go?
No, Shiosai. I shall be embarking on my quest on my own. You will be staying here. The people need you to protect them in my absence.
Her Grace has made it clear she would have me remain behind. Master Sindro, might you accompany her in my stead? Sure. While Lady Hisui's body remains, her soul has long departed. I fear no amount of rest or magics can cure her. I can only hope that in traveling with you, it will make it easier for Her Grace to come with terms with the tragic fate of her friend. Until such time she must face this truth, however, I ask, nay, beg, that you keep her safe.
Greens. Offering to accompany me on my travels? Incredibly generous of you. Thank you. I should give you some time to prepare before leaving Surinosato.
Okay. I don't really need to prepare for anything.
Okay.
A part of your world.
Ready to depart? Excellent. Let us make for Onokoro. I believe we will best be served by beginning our search there. You see, while we have next to no contact on the outside world, we do receive the occasional visit from the Kojin of the Blue. During one such visit, I was given a tome filled with fairy tales, old, worn, and, from what I've given to understand, written in Kugane. In it was a story about a fisherman who sailed the Ruby Sea. While traveling, he came across a princess who had fallen into a years-long slumber. She was eventually awakened upon taking an elixir of some sort. What intrigues me, however, is the fact that many of the places this fisherman visited existed in the real world. It makes me wonder if perhaps this story is rooted in reality. Tale begins in Onokuro. Okay. Why not?
We will keep her safe as long as plot allows it. Yeah, correct. Ain't that the most true? All right. Now we can fly around.
There's part of your world. Knocking on heaven's door.
Ah, you must be Central Dragon Soul. Rasho speaks very highly of you. In fact, there's something that we should like to discuss. All be revealed in due course. But I feel a change of venue is in order. Wait for us at the foot of heaven on high. So much easier to get around now. That's a really crazy looking tower, by the way. Magnificent, is it not? But, as you may have guessed, we did not call you here to admire the view. Of course not. Rather, we would like you to help us explore heaven on high. Perhaps the best we explain from the beginning. QC, if you'd be so kind. A few nights passed while I was rearranging supplies in one of the storerooms. I happened across a trap door I had never noticed before. Upon opening it, I found a tunnel leading underground. The passage led to a chamber lined with an array of bizarre machinery, all glowing and humming. Against my better judgment, I reached out and touched one of the devices and was enveloped by a blinding light. Next thing I knew, I found myself in a series of ornate hallways. And I was not alone. There were hideous fiends with gnashing fangs and grasping claws everywhere I looked. It was all I could do to run for my very life until I chanced across a shining orb. As I approached it, I was once more blinded by light. We found him sprawled out in the hidden room below the storage shed. After he came to his and shared experiences, we examined these machines he found. It turns out they form a gateway that leads inside heaven on high. And therein lies the problem. Huh? Being from Eorzea, you might not be aware that this tower and the island on it stands are regarded as sacred. Believe that when the kami first came to the Ruby Sea, they created Onokuro and built heaven on high as a stairway connecting the earth and their home high above the clouds. The devout are loath to set foot on Onokuro for fear of incurring the wrath of the kami. To enter into the tower would be an even greater blasphemy. But you don't care about stuff like that. We Confederates, on the other hand, come and go as we please. Since no one else had settled on this island, we claimed it for ourselves. It takes more than a few silly folk tales to scare us, after all. But imagine what might happen if people who do set store by such tales learned we've been poking around on heaven on high. If they heard we were claiming that this holy ground was in fact filled with hellish beasts, it'd be a problem for everybody. Yeah, I can see the problem in that.
Best, they might never trade with us again. And the most fanatical among them might be so bold as to come here with anger in their hearts and murder in their eyes. However, we dare not ignore the threat posed by the denizens of the tower. If Yusei could escape, what's to stop those creatures from doing the same? Therefore, I would conduct an investigation quietly. Dedicate large numbers of Confederates to storming the tower. Won't be long before people started asking questions. On the other hand, few would notice the absence of an outsider such as yourself. And when the fighting starts, you alone are worth a dozen or more, my best men. One more thing. Strange magics govern the tower, suppressing the strength of all who enter. But, if anyone can overcome such hindrances, it's you. What it's worth, I'll be on hand to provide what little assistance I can. Alright. I'm game. Might not be the fighting sort, but his knowledge of heaven on high should prove useful. I'll also be operating the teleportation device to provide entry to the tower. Thankfully, you'll be much better prepared than I was to face the horrors that lurk within. When you're ready, come by and find me by the storeroom. Taking your preparation complete, before you enter Heaven on High, I should tell you more about the magics that Rasho mentioned. The scouts we sent inside all claimed they could feel their very aether being sapped, and that their weapons were somehow robbed of their potency. Even the most forceful blows did little more than graze their enemies. Eh? Familiar with such a phenomenon? Yeah, Palace of the Dead. Intimately, yeah. I've been quite a bit in Palace of the Dead. Is that so? How strange. This kind of enfeebling magic can only have been activated by... Excuse me, tendency to ramble. Hardly time for me to start hypothesizing. Luckily, there's a way to circumvent the tower's magic field to some degree. Please take this with you. It'll allow you to wield what is known as an Imperial Aether Pool weapon. There's my new weapon that I'm going to need to level up. It was discovered inside the tower and slowly channels a person's aether into the form of a blade, spellcasting tome, what have you. Longer an Empyrean Aether Pool weapon is used, more powerful it becomes. Must stress, however, that even with one of these weapons, progress from one floor to the next will be far from easy. Exploration will largely involve traveling upwards using the teleportation devices inside, which are likely to be heavily guarded. Considering the dangers you'll face, we have decided to restrict the investigation to the lower levels for the time being. Once you've reached the 30th floor, please report your findings to Rasho and myself. Then discuss whether it's safe to continue past that point. Although we shan't be joining you on the expedition, we Confederates are eager to lend you our support. Knocking on Heaven's Door. Heaven on High is now accessible. Yep, it's the new, you must be Disciple of War Magic of level 61. It's Palace of the Dead. Just, yeah. A new Palace of the Dead. By the way, speaking of Palace of the Dead, ever finished the old one? No! As I was like, speaking of Palace of the Dead, there's that extra 10 floors that I never did. Doing it.
That was fast. 51 to 60. Here we go. We did the first 50. Tank, 2 DPS, and a healer, huh? Isn't that funny? I'm like, oh look, it's an actual party. Cast the tuna, don't give me that. And I guess we're just going, okay. That's fine, I just want to see how it all ends. So I'm okay with that. Haste. Because we're max level, so well, they're not grabbing the stuff, so I'm not going to either. It just isn't worth it at this point. Grabbed that one. Guess because it was right in front of him? I don't know. They probably have maxed out weapons and whatever, so. If all my friends would get on, we could run this. Well, that stinks. And there's no reason to take the fights, because by the time you're here, you're easily 60. Like, you would just take it for treasure chests, that's it. And that treasure chest looks different. Oh, jeez. Nice, 43. I guess don't open the other one, it's fake. all I could think of. Blasted, paralyzed. I guess they are gonna grab it. Nice! 37! It's 37.43. Oh, that's creepy. The art of true resurrection. A challenge even in this world, it would seem. The trader's spurn seemed promising, but in... Oh, shoot. The magic of Danya proved equally ineffective, only pulling souls back from the brink of death, unable to reach beyond the veil. They're going, but I'm reading this. Hope they don't die. If there's nothing that way. Items unavailable. That's fine. Yay, haste! This is Palace of the Dead. This is just the end of Palace of the Dead. After you beat the first 50, you get this. You get an extra 10 floors. Maybe more, who knows. But I think it's just an extra 10. So Palace of the Dead, you go down. Heaven on High, it sounds like we're gonna go up. Because I've climbed the tower. Oh, treasure. Yeah, 38. I'm gonna grab that one. What was that? Unable to use knockback and drawing effects. That's fine. Palace Arcdean. Okay. Here we go. Final floor. The Black Rider. It's a headless horseman. And that's it. We do have House of the Dead. Give it to the Red Mage. Aether is a great catalyst, the building block from which all creation is born, capable of reconstituting flesh through sheer will. I don't know why they didn't VA this.
How fortuitous that I should be pulled from oblivion to continue my work in this world. More fortuitous still that I should have so fine a specimen. Oh shoot, I have all this. That's a shame. Per usual, full on those now. Till we can spin them. 80. Oh, never mind. We got a lot more to go. Maybe another 50 floors. We'll do it. We'll get it done. That'll be fun. We'll do that Thursday. Be a fun thing. That chocolate looks awesome. Not chocolate. Oh, it's chocobo. Just dressed to look like a dragon. That's awesome. Yeah, floor 61. So yeah, probably like another 50 floors of Palace of the Dead. That'll be fun. Again, we'll see if we can find some groups for that next time. But that's going to do it for me for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. I feel like we accomplished a lot today, which is really good. That way I feel like I did something. No stream again tomorrow because night's off. We're going to start wrapping presents and all that so we can make sure they get to family all around in time. And some other errands and, just the usual runaround stuff, plus more. But more than likely stream Thursday. Till then, I'm Syndrome. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.